Hello, Zuko here.
Previously on Avatar.
Previously on Avatar, yes. Previously on, we had the Day of Black Sun, which was very interesting. It was a two-parter, if I may say so. The first part was basically getting to the palace, finding out that the Fire Lord was not in the palace. And then the second part was going to the underground bunker, finding the Fire Lord, Azula, doing a little bit of, hey, come follow me and waste some time. And then Prince Zuko and the Fire Lord having their talk, which was very interesting. I dedicated an entire episode to breaking down that conversation, so if you want to see that, you can go back to the channel and check that out as well. Pretty interesting stuff. I did have to do a breakdown just because it was a very pivotal moment in the Avatar series. Now, I did catch this for all of you guys out there who don't remember or didn't connect the dots. Way back in Season 1, Episode number 3, there was Commander Zhao, who was Captain Zhao formerly. And so Prince Zuko comes up to him and says, "Oh, hi, Captain Zhao." And he's like, "Oh, it's Commander Zhao now." Something along those lines, right? It was back in Season 1. It's hard to remember everything, but hey. So he had gotten an upgrade in rank recently. Well, there's a reason for that. If you go a little bit further ahead in the storyline, we get to one of my more favorite episodes, the library episode, and we find out that the Fire Nation was at the library. Well, when do you think this happened? I think this was either right around the same time or before, because we're only 3 episodes in on the first part of the Season 1, so I think this was a couple of months before. Back then, Commander Zhao went to the library, lied to the owl spirit, and found out when the next eclipse was going to be. And then he went to the Fire Lord, or sent a message to the Fire Lord, and got a rank up because of this information. So I thought that was a little bit of an interesting tidbit of what kind of connected the far past to right now, and why he got that little bit of an upgrade. So we had that conversation with Prince Zuko and the Fire Lord. Big revelations going on there. End of story was that the sun finally came back out. The Fire Nation guys were pretty much just hiding over yonder, waiting for the sun to come back up. They started to attack, so Aang and the gang left. They left all the adults and took all of the younger fighting age people with them so that they could fight on another day, while leaving all of the older people and hurt people behind to be taken over because, well, there's really not much you can do when you're hurt or older. So they got captured. Aang and the gang flew off with the younger members of the attacking party. That mission was pretty much an utter and complete failure, if you ask me. But we did get some revelations on what was going on. At the very end, we have Prince Zuko following Aang and the gang to wherever they are going. So with that being said, let's find out what happens in this episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Here we go. Book 3, Fire, Chapter 12, The Western Air Temple. And we are walking, I guess Appa's tired, maybe? And we are looking completely defeated, of course.
This is humiliating.
A little bit.
Being thoroughly spanked by the Fire Nation, or having to walk all the way to the Western Air Temple?
Both.
Both.
Yep, both.
Sorry guys, but Appa gets tired carrying all these people.
Right. It's not like he's carrying 3, he's carrying 6, maybe?
They're probably on their way to a prison.
Right.
Now he's going back in.
Yep.
I miss Pipsqueak.
I miss not having blisters.
Both fair points.
Hey, we're here! I can feel it!
Okay.
Think your feet need their eyes checked.
We are here.
Okay. Like where? Where is here?
It's amazing.
Oh, cool. It's an upside-down city. And then, of course, for some reason, Zuko's like right before them, maybe? Or very close after.
The only view I'm interested in seeing is the Avatar in chains.
Oh, wow, we get a flashback.
The finding him here are very slim.
True.
Then we'll scour the world, searching even the most remote locations until we find him.
Okay.
It's only been a week since your banishment.
Wow, he got on that really quick.
You should take some time to heal and rest.
So his face is literally still burnt.
The only way to regain my honor is to find the Avatar.
Right.
So I will.
It's good to see the flashbacks here. Uh-oh. Okay, so they were technically not flying, so I could see how he could take the balloon thing and catch up.
It's so different from the Northern Air Temple.
Right.
I wonder if there are any secret rooms.
Probably.
You guys go. I think we need to talk about some things.
Okay.
I'll race you, Duke.
I told you. It's the Duke.
The Duke.
We need to decide what we're gonna do now.
Right.
Since you're the Avatar, maybe you should be a part of this.
Yeah, probably. Would be a good idea.
The new plan is the old plan.
The old plan.
You just need to master all 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord before the comet comes.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's great. No problem. I'll just do that.
Exactly. He can't go into the Avatar state, so there's a big problem with that original plan.
Where am I supposed to get a firebending teacher?
That too.
Like we'll ever run into Zhong again.
Right.
Who's? Oh, never mind. If it's important, I'll find out.
Stuff that you weren't there for.
There's gotta be someone who can teach him firebending.
There is. But it's him.
Hello, Zuko here.
Hello, Zuko here. That's actually Dante Basco's favorite line. At least that's what he says in the interviews that he does, which is pretty funny.
I thought I was good before, but now I realize I was bad.
Right.
I think it's time I joined your group
Okay.
and taught the Avatar firebending.
And this is the part where you get arrested. Of course, he's only talking to a turtle frog.
Well, what's your answer?
Right.
How am I supposed to convince these people I'm on their side? What would Uncle do?
And it's kind of hard because you've been chasing after him for the last year or so.
Yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself.
Okay.
Even when I'm talking for him, I can't figure out what he means.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Listen, Avatar, or I can do something unspeakably horrible to you and your friends.
That's true.
I guess I'm not that good at impersonations.
I mean, you got the base of it down. Just not the voice.
Aang, can we talk about you learning firebending now?
Right.
The wind is too loud in my ears.
Sure. He doesn't want to have to deal with the reality right now.
Okay, we can do that while I show you the giant pie show table.
Giant pie show table.
I think that'll have to wait.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Zuko here.
Hello, Zuko here.
I heard you guys flying around down there, so I just thought I'd wait for you here.
Right. Well, Appa approves.
I know you must be surprised to see me here.
A little bit.
What I wanted to tell you about is that I've changed.
Okay. And?
And I'm good now. And,
Right.
well, I think I should join your group. Oh, and I can teach firebending.
Right, but can you prove all of that?
See,
You wanna what now?
Right?
Can't possibly think that any of us would trust you.
Fair.
yeah, all you've ever done is try to hunt us down and...
Yep.
I've done some good things.
Not with them.
I could have stolen your bison in Ba Sing Se.
Right.
That's something.
True. But they don't know that.
Appa does seem to like him.
Right. Yeah.
He probably just covered himself in honey or something. I've made some mistakes in the past.
Right.
When you stole my mother's necklace and used it to track us down and...
That too.
I admit I've done some awful things.
Right.
It was wrong to try to capture you, and I'm sorry that I attacked the Water Tribe.
At least he's trying.
And I never should have sent that Fire Nation assassin after you.
Oh, they didn't know about that.
You sent Combustion Man after us?
Right.
I didn't mean to insult your friend.
Right.
That guy locked me and Katara in.
Yep.
You once said you thought we could be friends.
True.
You know I have good in me.
A little bit. But is it enough?
There's no way we can trust you after everything you've done.
Okay.
I'm not that person anymore.
And here comes the fire.
Then maybe you'll take me as a prisoner.
Okay.
No, we won't!
Ouch.
And if we ever see you again, well, we'd better not see you again.
Okay. So follow us, but in secret.
I mean, what was I thinking? Telling them I sent an assassin after them?
Right. That wasn't very smart.
Why didn't I just say Azula did that? They would have believed that. Stupid!
He's talking to the frog again.
Why would he try to fool us like that?
Right.
This is just like when we were in prison together in Ba Sing Se.
Maybe.
I felt like he was really confused and hurt.
He was.
Remember when you two were sick and I got captured by Zhao?
Right.
How could I forget? I had a wart on the flap that hangs down from the back of my throat for a month.
I looked at it and told you there was nothing there.
Right. Called your tonsil.
And what was all that crazy stuff about setting Appa free? What a liar!
Not really.
Actually, he wasn't lying.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She would know.
In a lifetime of evil, at least he didn't add animal cruelty to the list.
Considering his messed up family and how he was raised,
Right.
he could have turned out a lot worse.
True. He could be Azula.
Give him a medal. The not as much of a jerk as you could have been award.
I mean, people get participation trophies, so...
Maybe you're all just letting your hurt feelings keep you from thinking clearly.
True.
You weren't there when he had us attacked by pirates.
Or when he burned down Kyoshi Island.
Right.
He tried to capture me at the fire temple.
Fair.
Why would you even try to defend him?
Because he's not lying.
You're all ignoring one crucial fact.
Right.
He needs a firebending teacher.
Fair.
We can't think of a single person in the world to do the job.
Right.
Think about it!
Fair.
I'm not having Zuko as my teacher.
We'll see.
I guess that's settled.
Are you going to teach him firebending?
I'm beginning to wonder who's really the blind one around here.
Toph has a point.
Who's there? Stay back!
Me!
Ooh. Uh-oh.
You burned my feet!
Yeah.
I'm sorry! It was a mistake!
Big time.
I'm sorry!
Get off me! Get
This isn't helping. Ouch.
I didn't know it was you!
Right. I hope they have that healing water stuff.
Why am I so bad at being good?
Because you're not used to being good. You haven't had practice yet, dude.
Has anyone seen Toph?
I haven't seen her since she stormed off yesterday.
She's still crawling back.
Exploring the air temple. There are some pretty fun spots to practice earthbending.
Fair.
Let her have fun with her rocks. I'm in no rush to have her yelling at us again.
Okay.
I want to ride that tunnel down to the Hall of Statues again.
Okay.
It'll work a lot better now that I fixed my brakes.
Uh-oh. Oh, there she is.
What happened? My feet got burned.
Yep.
What happened? I just told you. My feet got burned.
Duh.
I meant how?
Well, I kind of went to see Zuko last night.
Right. And it took you this long to crawl back? You couldn't have used, like, earthbending to push yourself back?
So he attacked you?
Well, he did and he didn't.
Right.
It was sort of an accident.
Kind of, yeah.
But he did firebend at you.
A little bit, but he didn't know that it was you.
Trusted Zuko and you got burned.
Right.
I wish I could have worked on them sooner.
True.
We're gonna have to go after him.
And not a good idea.
After what he did to Toph, I don't think we have a choice.
He didn't really do anything. She snuck up on him.
Invite him back here. He's already offered himself up as a prisoner.
True.
Then we'll jump him and really make him our prisoner.
Genius.
You are a master of surprise, Sokka.
Right.
Now I know how the rest of you guys feel.
Right.
Not being able to see with your feet stinks.
True. Uh-oh. Mr. Boomy Sparky Man. Or is it Sparky Boom Boom Man? Or does it really even matter? He's looking at Aang. Nice.
I don't want you hunting the Avatar anymore!
True. It's good of him.
You to stop! Oh!
Nope. Once I'm hired, I go all the way.
Alright! I'll pay you double to stop!
Okay. Wow. It's kind of personal now, I guess, because they blew him up with his own power. Wow. Nice. Cool. But like half of his body is made of metal.
He's going to blast this whole place right off the cliffside!
Right.
I can't step out to waterbend at him without getting blown up.
Yep.
And I can't get a good enough angle on him from down here.
Right.
I know how to get an angle on him.
Okay. Trying to do some math here.
All right, buddy. Don't fail me now.
Ouch.
Yeah, boomerang!
And it came back. That's not how boomerangs work. But in this world, yes.
Aww, boomerang!
It did its job. Oh, again, he blew himself up. Oh, wow. He lost his arm, too. You guys were just hiding.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but thanks, Zuko.
Right. It's all an elaborate plan to get close to you.
I didn't explain myself very well yesterday.
No, you did not.
I've been through a lot in the past few years,
Right.
but I'm realizing that I had to go through all those things to learn the truth.
Right.
I thought I had lost my honor and that somehow my father could return it to me.
No.
But I know now that no one can give you your honor.
Right.
It's something you earn for yourself.
Exactly.
All I want now is to play my part in ending this war.
Okay.
And I know my destiny is to help you restore balance to the world.
Fair.
I'm sorry for what I did to you. It was an accident.
I mean, you did sneak up on him, so, you know.
And control my bending, so I don't hurt people unintentionally.
Right.
I think you are supposed to be my firebending teacher.
Yep. We all learned that lesson.
I burned Katara.
Yep.
And after that, I never wanted to firebend again.
Right.
But now I know you understand how easy it is to hurt the people you love.
There you go.
I'm so happy you've accepted me into your group.
Right. But what about the other guys?
I still have to ask my friends if it's okay with them.
Right.
Let him join. It'll give me plenty of time to get back at him.
Hey, all I want is to defeat the Fire Lord.
Right.
You think this is the way to do it? Then I'm all for it.
Okay.
Katara?
He's sweating.
I'll go along with whatever you think is right.
Okay.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Right. You're still not really accepted yet.
So, here you go. Home sweet home. I guess, for now.
Right.
Back. Lunch soon.
It's like a cell.
Welcome aboard? Yeah.
Yeah. Good decision, right?
This is really, really weird.
True.
I know it's my destiny to capture him.
Right.
Prince Zuko, destiny is a funny thing.
Fair.
You never know how things are going to work out.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
This is true.
You keep an open mind and an open heart.
Right.
I promise you will find your own destiny someday.
Very true.
You might have everyone else here buying your transformation,
Okay.
but you and I both know you've struggled with doing the right thing in the past.
Yes, he has.
One slip up, give me one reason to think you might hurt Aang,
Right.
and you won't have to worry about your destiny anymore.
Okay.
Make sure your destiny ends right then and there.
Okay. Katara's not playing around. And that is it. Let's talk about it. Alright, guys. That was Avatar: The Last Airbender. Pretty interesting episode. We had a couple of flashbacks. Not too many and not too long. Uncle Iroh said some very interesting stuff. Of course, the Combustion Man came back, if that's what we're calling him. I don't think we see him anymore because, well, he was in a thing that fell, and so I guess he died, potentially. That would count as the official second death of a character, albeit secondary character. Do you consider General Zhao a first or secondary character? I consider him a secondary character. Combustion Boomy Sparky Man, probably a secondary character as well. I believe that's the second one. If there's another one that you know that happened that I can't remember, let me know down in the comments. So it's pretty interesting that we killed off that character, or maybe he's going to pull a Star Wars, and nobody dies from a huge fall down a ravine into a, nothingness. They always come back. I think, Palpatine fell, came back, spoiler. Maybe Mace Windu might come back. They're talking, at least rumors, about bringing a Mace Windu season or 2 into the Disney universe. Maybe a movie, don't know. But there have been characters in other franchises who have taken very deep falls and come back, but I don't think that he comes back in any of the further episodes. We're running out of episodes now, so I don't think he comes back, and I don't remember any other stories from Korra about him, so I think he is gone now. So, yes, very interesting character. I wish they did a little bit more development on why he was a double amputee. Yes, he was a double amputee. He had a arm that was metal and a leg that was metal. So, yes, it's kind of interesting how this show is kind of old, but yet it has disabled representation in it. Now, I am not one for representation whatsoever. As long as the character makes sense for the role that they are given, then hey, that's cool. Personally, I do not believe that a deaf person has to play a deaf role. You can have a hearing person playing a deaf role, or a amputee doesn't have to be played by an amputee. It's kind of silly. It's acting. So this character was not voiced by anybody. There might have been some grunts or something that somebody did loan their voice to, but of course it's kind of fun because we have the one character who's in a wheelchair, and then we have the Boomy Man, who is a double amputee, and he blew himself up twice, which was pretty interesting that he doesn't know to protect the one thing that will backfire on him, and he didn't realize that maybe he should not use his powers after getting smacked in the head again. He didn't learn from the first time. So it's that character is interesting. I wish that they would have brought him back, but I don't think that they do. And then, Prince Zuko is being Prince Zuko. I do believe that Toph should not have snuck up on him, because if she didn't sneak up on him, then he wouldn't have gotten scared and thrown a fireball towards her, and she wouldn't have backed up into it. That is, I believe, her fault. It really wasn't his fault. He was protecting himself because he thought, hey, it could be a Fire Nation whoever, or, maybe it's an Earth Nation guard or something. Him being Fire Nation, there's a lot of characters out there that will rob you or kill you, especially in the middle of the night. So that, I believe, was on Toph. Now, Toph did forgive him for, burning her feet, and then he forgave her for sneaking up on him. We're still a little leery on him and what his intentions are. We know, as of right now, that his intentions are pure, but he's still kind of suspicious to Aang and the gang. So that's going to become more and more interesting as the series kind of winds down into the ending, or if you will, winds up to the ending, because this one actually does a different mode. It goes from low, instead of going from low to high to low, it just kind of goes up from here, except for that one beach episode and I think the 2 play episodes. Yeah, those were kind of waste of time. We'll see. From what I remember, they were a waste of time. When we actually get to them, I may or may not change my mind, but we shall see. So with that, this episode was very interesting, a lot going on. We do have to trust Prince Zuko not to go back on his word, because, again, he has that kind of will he, won't he, is he good, is he bad movement. He's tried to be good at some points, but always kind of rushed back to being bad again. It's just one of those things that we have to figure out along the way. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you've been watching for a while, and why would you be watching Season 3 without having watched all of the other seasons, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Don't worry about it. You're still in good shape. All you got to do is just tap it in. Just tap it in.
Because you've been watching for a long time and apparently you like the channel. So if you do, go ahead and do that. I also do, as of right now, a thing called All in the Family. It is a watch and review like this. Of course, none of these get full episodes dropped because of YouTube copyright. And why would I just purposely steal other people's content? This is a watch, react, and review, so that's what we do. So with that being said, I do want to thank all of my subscribers. We are about at 422, which once we hit 500, we get a few things, added to our account. I will be able to have stickers for you guys and things like super thanks and things along that nature. I don't know if you guys ever use those things for other YouTubers, but it's kind of interesting to have those available, and it does help out the channel, of course. Now, if you want to help out the channel monetarily, there is a Ko-Fi link down in the description below. Also, this series is linked to an Amazon associate link, so if you go and buy the complete series down there, it also helps out the channel, which, as of right now, I don't get paid to do this. I am kind of not stepping back, but I'm slowing down my progression of putting out content just because the season is becoming, not just this season, but all of my life season is coming up to where I just have other things that I have to focus on that will help me strive and live more so than just this, which is more fun for me to do at my own pace, and it's not making me money right now, so it is not a job. But with that being said, I do want to thank all of my subscribers once again. I do want to thank all of you guys for getting this far in the video, and we will see you next time. Peace.